Dear Pastor Bob, after my wife left me last year for another man, I became severely depressed and really had no one around who understood or could help me out. God took the opportunity to draw me closer to Him. Awesome. Yet I'm becoming more depressed nonetheless. I pray constantly and read the scriptures daily. I go to church, but I feel so utterly hopeless. The truth is, I want my life to be over. Am I sinning because I feel this way? Well, first of all, I'm really sorry that this happened to you. You know, when you get married, you expect to be married for life. And when it doesn't work out, it is devastating for everyone. And to feel the betrayal of someone who's supposed to love you when they withdraw their love for you and place it in someone else, can't imagine what that would be like. Let me just say, first of all, that you have every reason to be depressed. Okay? And if you weren't a bit depressed after this episode, I'd worry about you. Because you see, depression is part of mourning and it's part of getting through this whole thing. Now, you will feel better, but not right away. And there's a lot of things you'll go through. You'll go through the feelings of betrayal. You'll go through anger. You'll go through bitterness a little bit. You got to get through that one. You'll go through feelings of loneliness, and you'll go through all of those things because that's what human beings do. So what's the key to getting over it? Let's talk about that today. Coming up next on Pastor Bob Daily. The key to getting over the depression, the key to getting through it, to get to the other side, is a couple things that you mentioned here. You said that when it happened, nobody seemed to understand and you didn't have anybody to talk to. And yet, you said that you're attending church regularly. Do you know that that's the biggest key? And can I just say that if your church knew that your wife left you for another man, and they didn't intervene in your life, they didn't support you, they didn't encourage you, they didn't come up beside you and say, well, let's walk with you through this, you're in the wrong church. Listen to me. You're in the wrong church. I say this to people all the time, but church is not a spectator sport. It is not. It's not where you go and watch somebody perform and then you go home. It's interaction. It's the body of Christ working together. It's using our spiritual gifts with each other. You needed the gift of mercy. You needed the gift of encouragement. You needed some of the spiritual gifts that you're not going to have yourself because you don't possess all the spiritual gifts. That's what the body of Christ is for. Shame on your church, first of all, because they should have been for you. And secondly, if I were you, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to be blunt, I would walk through the doors and not turn around. Find a group of people who will encourage you, who will stand with you, who will walk with you through this difficult time, because I'm sure it's not over yet. And you're human. If you didn't have these emotions, I'd be worried about you. There'd be something wrong. But the process of getting through it as a Christian is support from other Christians and us using our spiritual gifts together to do just that. So don't stay where you're at. Don't stay in a rut that you can't get out of. Don't stay in a place where you don't have encouragement. Don't stay in a place where you need other people's spiritual gifts, the very things that will help you to climb out of it. Don't stay there. Get well. Plug in with a group of people who will love you. It may take you a while. You may have to visit a few churches or a few groups or prayer groups or whatever to find just the right fit for you, but don't quit looking, because when you find it, it will change your life. God bless you. Have a great day.